All right, so today is a really, really big day. One, it's game day, but two, it's a derby day. In overseas basketball, European basketball, there's these things called derby. In the States, kind of like a rivalry game. So let me fill you in. The big derby in Portugal is Benfica versus Sporting. The rivalry, the derby, the match, it's nasty. There's like a long history between both clubs. There's not a lot of love lost, a lot of hatred on both sides. But with that being said, it creates some of the most electric sports environments that I've seen. And today we are playing against Sporting, our derby rivals. A derby is kind of like a same city rivalry. I don't really have anything to compare it to in the States, except maybe two college teams, kind of like a Duke, North Carolina, like very, very close in actual geography. And so the fan base is mixed and they talk crap to each other all the time. So it's one of those type things. But today is my first experience in this rivalry. Yeah, it should be fun. It's derby day. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Benji. Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
Woo!
Did you sit? Let me see your sit.
Let's see you sit, buddy.
Good, sit. Wait for it. Ready? Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, boy.
Oh, yummy.
The big 21.
You're 21, buddy.
Happy birthday, man.
You like whipped cream, oh, buddy.
Let me break down this matchup for you. So Sporting is 8-0. We are 5-2. A lot of history, like I said before. I wasn't here, but we beat them in the championship last year. So again, they want to whoop us. They basically have three main players: Marcus Levette, Mike Moore, Eddie Ekiyor, four main players, and Ronald Curry. They are all very dynamic and great players. The difference with us is we have about 6 to 7 guys that could give us 20 any game. Very high level players offensively and defensively. So it's a matter of style difference almost, because they press the whole game. They super aggressive, they trap, and we play really fast. So kind of the game within the game is, can we not turn the ball over? Can we break their press? And then can we still play at our tempo? We want to play fast and we want to tire them out. If they've got 4 main players, they're not as deep as us. So that's kind of the game within the game tonight. It should be a good one. Super excited. Enough of the talking, man. I'm ready to get to this game. So I'll see y'all there. Hi, buddy. What you looking at? What you looking at? Normally I would show you guys a little more up until game time, but today I gotta really lock in. Let's get right to the game, so see y'all. Here we are in Portugal's most famous derby, my first experience. This is gonna be a film breakdown, the good plays, the bad plays, and a whole lot of controversial plays. Stick around to see the finish of the game. This one went into overtime, and yeah, there was a lot of craziness that happened in this game. So let's get to it.
Basketball Champions League. Benfica que segue com uma vitória e 2 derrotas, venceu o PAOK.
Okay, so here's my first touch on offense. It's a high pick and roll where the big does a soft hedge. If you attack the soft hedge, you're going to have options almost every time. I hit my roller, but I also could have hit my man Ivan in the corner for a 3. Great pass, good finish, good start to the game for me. Now in this play, I get another pick and roll, but it's awkward because the big doesn't set a real screen and I don't really attack off this. The offense is kind of stuck and I may have over dribbled, but with 8 seconds on the shot clock, I gotta really just go make a play, so I go to my step back, my go-to move, and I hit it. Big shot, I'm in rhythm. Here we are in secondary transition defense. They set a top pick and roll. Watch how I spin to avoid the pick and roll and not die on the screen. This is important. Then I get the rebound and push the break. Kind of a missed dribble here, but I like the shiftiness on this drive, and then the low pickup was good. Might have traveled, but they didn't call it. That's a bucket. Here's a great half-court defensive possession. Let me point out some things. Number 1, contact off ball and not allowing myself to be screened. Number 2, closing the space on the ball screen. This allows me to not get screened and also control the ball handler and where he's going. Now number 3, on this rescreen, if it's this high, I need to go under. Overall, a really good defensive possession that led to a stop. This possession, Sporting went to a zone. Against zones, you need quick decision making and on-target passes. Right here, I don't make an on-target pass, which makes the shot harder, which leads to a miss. But we get the offensive rebound. Great fight. Some would say this is a rush shot on the offensive rebound, but you have to look at the time. This is a perfect opportunity for a 2-for-1, so technically it's not a bad shot. Another good job offensive rebounding, and offensive rebounds are great times to attack because of defensive scrambling. Good bucket. Here I just want to highlight my teammate Mac with his incredible transition over the head bounce pass. We want easy buckets, and this is a great way to get one, backdoor cuts. Now in this play, I get a wing pick and roll. Notice how I attack right away off a ghost screen. These are great times to attack because it often creates a lot of miscommunication in the defense. Watch how my defender freezes for a second and I can get downhill. On this play, I get the defensive rebound and push the ball immediately in transition. I can see that we don't have numbers, so I slow it up. And I see I have a mismatch. I try to get to the post, spin middle. I don't know about this one. It kind of feels like the natural motion of my arm, but offense foul. This one hurt, but tough. All right, now let's get into the second half. On this play right here, I just want to highlight perfect team defense. We're all in the right position and all moving as one unit. This is how it should look. After we guard the first action, the second part is tough because I overhelp. This allows for the offense to get great offensive rebounding position, making this momentum play. Good effort, but not a good result. On this possession, we're running a 2-3 zone, which is very different than what we're used to. But I want to highlight here how me and Tony, the other top guard, move in tandem and guard multiple actions. Here I'm put my body on the line, step in front, and this is great defensive team basketball. Okay, let's get into crunch time. 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. I rip baseline for a nice quick bucket. Key here is the height of my rip. I rip over the top to avoid the defender. Here's the first of 3 super controversial plays. This was called our big man's 5th foul. You can see TC dancing here. I want you guys to decide for yourself if this was a foul or not. Let me know in the comments. Huge momentum play, our big man's 5th foul. Now we have to play the rest of the game without him. Here's the picture for the second controversial play. This is the end of the first overtime, and normally in this position we'd be intentionally fouling. The ref assumes this. Now watch. He assumes that's a foul. Watch again and let me know the timing of the steal compared to when the perceived foul is. This one really hurt.
Vamos rever aqui. Ali aquele contacto e quase.
Now for the third and final controversial play, I'll let this one speak for itself. Let me know if you think he got the shot off in time. Now watch this.
Vai procurar o tiro de 3 e marca! Inacreditável, empata 91! Vamos ver se está dentro do tempo. Eu penso que estará dentro
Big
do tempo.
time shot from my man AB. Everybody on our team assumes we're going to the second overtime, but they decide to review the shot.
Finta de lançamento, a tirar o seu adversário da frente, firmar este triplo,
Vamos
será o
rever
quinto.
aqui.
Vamos rever. Curry estava ali pendurado. Ui, tem muitas dificuldades
Há pouco
perceber.
parecia que foi dentro do tempo,
Agora
mas
parece
agora
que
aqui
não.
víamos ali as luzes. Aqui não estamos a ver. Há pouco no plano anterior parecia grande prolongamento. E agora vamos ver como é que termina-se com um segundo prolongamento.
Bom, aqui parece que a bola ainda está em contacto com a mão de Broussard e as luzes já estavam bem acesas na tabela do Sporting. Não conta! É isso que assinala a equipa de arbitragem.
Here's the explanation they gave us. He got the shot off in time if we're going by the clock. But apparently by FIBA rules, the red light on the backboard is the final verdict on the time. But anyways, big shout out to all the fans that showed up to the game and supported. This one is going to sting for a long time, but the good part is the season's not decided in November. So we got time and we'll be back.
She got highs and lows. She said, yeah, I know. Wish I could make it easier. I can, I just know right and wrong.